We are going live this morning. Hello, hello, how are you? Welcome in, everybody. I got to grab my books real fast. So give me a second. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Yes, welcome in, everybody. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yes, I'm a few moments behind today. How is everybody doing? I am getting myself together. Yes, I am getting myself together. How is everybody doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Woo! Welcome in, you guys. How are you guys doing this morning? Hope you are doing well. I have all sorts of stuff happening. Welcome in, you guys. How's everybody doing? Hey, the quiet one, how's it going? How are you doing? How's it going? How are you doing today? I hope you are doing good. Eastern time. I am just a few minutes behind. It has been a lot, man, like coming from the gym, running back, getting everything together. But I have some really interesting stuff to say. So, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. It is Vision Board Friday. It is Vision Board Friday. So, if you're one of my people, you know we talk about how to use a vision board in some empowering way on Fridays, okay? And so that's what we're going to talk about today. I got to erase the stuff off my board. And because I learned how to pin a comment on YT, I'm getting ready to pin y'all a comment. Yes. Oh my God, it changed back. Oh my gosh, because you were Elegant Whisperer, right? Did you go back into a different, listen, you already know. I hit one button, you guys, and then I'll mess everything up. So welcome in, welcome in. We're getting ready to talk about 6 ways. We're going to talk about how to use a vision board to help build your self-esteem. But I am going to focus on 6 areas, okay, that you can put on your vision board in order to do that, okay? So I'm just pinning a comment really quickly on YouTube. Soon as I pin that, I will be ready to go. Good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Today's topic is going to be, using the vision board as a self-esteem tool, okay? Welcome in today's. So we're going to do that right now. I'm getting ready to pin a comment to the chat because I'm getting technical with this thing. You guys. Your girl Yasmin Shiraz is starting to learn how to do some things. What's going on with that? Yes, you guys. So I am just pinning a comment right now in the chat. So just give me a second. I even got up this morning, you guys, and I did a video and I posted it on TTYT, FB, and IG to let people know that we were going to come on and do this class. So it's very interesting. I surely did. Yes, Miss V, let me tell you, Miss V, I figured out how to add you back, but I have to add you back from my desktop. So I looked it up and I know what I have to do now. So I couldn't do it because I was trying to do it from my phone and I was like, why can't I see this person? And so I now have learned that I can do it from the desktop. So please work with me on that. But I just wanted to tell you. So I will have that fixed now. All right, guys. All right, so I just pinned a message on the chat because I created a author page for my pen name, right? I have a pen name for my vision board books. And I was like, well, I have 8 vision board books. And I was like, well, how? I literally this morning after I worked out, I asked Chat GPT, Well, how can I let people know so they're not like having to look all over the place for everything? And so you know what I did? Pinned it in the chat. I found out they told me I needed to create a author page. Now, Yasmin Shiraz has an author page, but my other one doesn't. All right, you guys. So today, what we're talking about is vision boards as a tool for self-esteem, okay? A lot of us struggle with self-esteem. And a couple of days ago, a person who came into our live had said, a young lady, I can't remember her name, but a young lady said that she didn't have enough self-love. And so when I thought about that, I said, you know what? Let me come up with a way to teach on Friday, since we did self-sabotage yesterday. Let me come up with a way to teach about self-esteem as it relates to the vision board, okay? And so that's what we're talking about today. Everybody, welcome in. My name is Yasmin Shiraz. We have made it till Friday. I come in at 8:30s now. I was coming on 8:30 before, but I'm not going as long because I've done a full workout. I'm getting ready to start walking on this treadmill as we go over some of these things that we're going to talk about, okay? So everybody, if you have any questions about anything I'm saying, please put them in the chat. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, okay? So I don't know if I need to write this. I probably don't need to write it down because you guys can't see it anyway. All right. So our topic for today, vision board for self-esteem, okay? How do you use this as a tool? Now, one of the first things that when people need to work on their self-esteem, one of the biggest things is that they lack a lot of self-compassion, okay? And when you don't have compassion for yourself, a box of my books came in. I wanted to show these to you guys. When you don't have compassion for yourself, you are very critical of yourself, okay? When you don't have compassion for yourself, you are very critical of yourself, okay? And so when you are very critical of yourself, it ultimately makes you feel bad, okay? And so one of the very first things that somebody has to learn who is interested in self-esteem and improving their self-esteem is that they have to be willing. You guys, I just wanted to do this unboxing with you guys. So I just wanted to share this with you. This is one of my latest books. This is a vision board book for Black girls, because me as a Black girl, but this is for teen girls, I didn't see a lot of images of myself. And this is one for 2026. I just had to show y'all this real fast. I got to show y'all. So that's me. That ain't me. I don't put myself in these books. But I just wanted to show that. Uh-oh, Celeb Snaps is back. What's up, Celeb Snaps? Okay. All right. So we're going to get started. But I'm so happy. Hey, Simon. Hey. Yes. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Yes. Thank you so much, Brindy. How are you doing? Yes. How we're doing. Everybody, we're going to get started. I just wanted to get us going this morning. Thank you, Miss V. We're going to go ahead and get started now. But again, I want to let y'all know I believe in the work of the Vision Board book so much. I've done 2026. This is mine that my company has produced. 2026. One for Black girls. One for Christians, faith, spirituality, and life. Black women, y'all know, listen, if I'm talking about it, I'm going to be about it. Because what else? Travel. Black men, health, money, and life. This is my bestseller. It has like 65 reviews. But this one, I mean, they all do good. They all do good because you already know. I'm talking to y'all about what's going on. So that's why, like, when I sit down and I'm publishing my vision board books, y'all know I don't be playing. All right, so let's get started. So how you're going to use a vision board for your self-esteem. You know how I always talk about us having a grid. So when you have your vision board, okay, you have a grid. And a grid is how many blocks you're going to put on your vision board. So if you have a piece of paper, right now, okay, and I know we're working out and I know we're doing some cardio or what have you. But what I want you to remember, okay, is imagine your vision. So imagine this here is your vision board, right? And you're going to have one section for self-compassion. You're going to have another thing for achievable goals. You're going to have another block for supportive people. You're going to have another block for fun activities, okay? And then you're going to have another block for physical health, and you're going to have another block for mental health, okay? So let's get into that part. Got to speed up my walking. Let's get into that part right now. Self-compassion. Okay, one of the concerns about self-compassion and people who struggle with self-esteem is they're often very hard on themselves, okay? You make a mistake, you're beating yourself up. You get up in the morning, you have a goal, you tell yourself you can't do it, okay? That is showing a lack of compassion for yourself, okay? So one of your blocks, you guys, remember, we're starting, okay, with a blank page, and one of the blocks that you're going to now put on your vision board is for self-compassion, okay? Self-compassion. You know, you could do a picture of yourself hugging yourself or of a person hugging themselves, okay? All right, I have images in one of my books of, I think, My Health, Money, Life, where this young lady is hugging herself. Why do I have that? Because that is symbolic of someone who is loving themselves and embracing who they are. Okay? So, self-compassion. Okay, so you're going to have a block for self-compassion. You have to think about what are some things that are going to embody self-compassion for you. Okay? You know, hugging yourself. I like getting down and doing yoga, and there's the child pose where you sort of wrap your arms around your knees, you know, and you rock a little bit. That's a self-compassion pose as well, okay? Thank you so much for the follow over there. Thank you. Who is that, Amanda? I think it's Amanda. Thank you so much for follow. Okay, so any type of self-compassion, all right? That's one of the things that you're gonna, have to look for. Now, self-compassion, also affirmations, okay? I love myself. Some of you right now, if I told you to go to the mirror, if you went to the mirror right now and had to look yourself in the mirror and say, I love you 5 times, a lot of y'all couldn't do it. A lot of y'all couldn't do it. I'm telling you, I hate to say that, but it's true. Because we are so hard on ourselves that being kind to ourselves, being kind to ourselves, being loving to ourselves, it almost rubs us the wrong way. Yes. You know what? I don't have all of them in the showcase. I have to do a third party. It's a whole thing. So I don't have them all in the showcase or what have you. I don't have them in the showcase at all. So, but you can get them everywhere else, but I just don't have them in the showcase. So the self-compassion part, affirmations, okay? So in your self-compassion block on your vision board, I need you guys to think about affirmations. I am kind to myself. I am good to myself. I am patient with myself. If you, yes, absolutely. So if you are somebody who you're doing a lot of negative self-talk, you have to monitor that. And the way to monitor it is have affirmations, okay? So in this book right here, all of my vision board books are under my pen name, Sunny Armstrong, okay? They're all under Sunny Armstrong. But I so this one right here, right? I show up for myself even on tough days, okay? That's one of the affirmations in this 2026 book, right? Because when times are tough, we often don't show up for ourselves, okay? And so that's something. So this is in your block. So again, we're talking about how do you use a vision board for self-esteem. Let me see what they're saying over here. How do you use a vision board as a self-esteem tool? We're talking about 6 ways that you can use it. Say, hey, Princess Marie. Okay, wait a minute, let me see. Can you put that books in your showcase? Yeah, they're not on my showcase. Yes, that's Amanda. Thank you so much for the follow. I just want to make sure I got you guys, okay? So I just wanted to show you guys here up close, all right? You want to put affirmations in yourself. You're in your self-compassion box, okay? Now, this one right here, I am proud of my progress, no matter how small. You know, that's one thing, okay? So, okay, why am I saying that? I am proud of my progress, no matter how small, because some of us cannot appreciate the small step. We want the big prize, but the little steps to get to the big prize, we're not checking for, okay? So you need affirmations that are helping you celebrate the small things, okay? So just let you know that. Okay, the next thing, if you're somebody who's struggling with self-esteem, what would also be helpful for you to put on your vision board is achievable goals. Achievable goals, okay? Achievable goals. Can you work out for 30 minutes a day? That might seem achievable for somebody else. That might not seem achievable. Achievable goals. Why are we talking about achievable goals? We're talking about achievable goals because achievable goals build your self-confidence, right? If I say, well, you know what? I want to be consistent. I want to post 1 social media video a day. Once I do that for 30 days, now, okay, Yasmin, can you post 2 videos a day? Now that's how you build momentum. A lot of people will put these pie in the sky things out there, and then they're devastated when it doesn't happen, when it would have been better. Let's start building. Let's start building that momentum, okay? So right now, you guys, your first block, it has self-compassion in it. It's your self-compassion block, and it has affirmations in it, okay? It has affirmations in the block. I need you guys, I don't know if all of you are vision board people, are you learning about it? But my life has literally been transformed from vision boards because I'll put down, I'm getting a house, I'm doing this, I'm getting clients, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I put on my vision board how much I wanted to grow my brand, to grow this. My thing now, across social media, I'm reaching 392,000 people a month. Okay, I'm trying to get to 1 million by the end of the year. Okay, now that's how much it's growing. Okay, you got to believe and put that stuff up there. Okay, achievable goals, okay? And so that goal may have shown up with, Yasmin, just do 1 video a day. Okay, you can do 2 videos a day. You know, come on and do live. Find a way to communicate and help people and solve a pain point, right? Okay, so your second box, achievable goal. Your third box, if you are dealing with self-esteem. My name is Yasmin Shiraz. I am teaching you guys really from my check-in book, that's in my Total Body Reset. We're learning about vision boards today and how to use vision boards as a tool, okay? I publish vision board books. That's how much I believe in them, all right? Supportive people. So again, you guys, you have your vision board, okay? Pretend this is your vision board, okay? And maybe I should make a clear white page so you don't get, so one block here is self-compassion. The next block here, achievable goals, okay? Then you're gonna have a block here, and it's going to have supportive people. Okay? Now, why do you think it's so important to have supportive people on your vision board? Does anybody have that in the chat? Miss B, I'll get to that question. Why do we need supportive people on our vision board? Okay? You guys can put in the chat, but the reason that we need it is because a supportive person is going to help encourage you and perhaps even motivate you to keep going. One of the biggest challenges with people who have self-esteem issues is either A, they don't have support, or B, they don't think they have support. And so you want to put a box together, a block, a section on your vision board, and you want to put supportive people in it. Now, supportive people could be people who you already have who support you, or there could be some people that you're like, hey, you see in one of the images in one of my vision board books, you see someone who looks like a coach. Put the coach in there, okay? You have somebody, an elder, who looks like they will mentor you. Put that image in there, okay? And then you can put the words under it, support team. You want people who are going to support you, okay? On my vision board, when I am talking about building a community, I don't just want people, I want community. I want people who are like, yeah, we're going to show up. Yeah, we're going to support each other. That's what I want, right? That's different from saying, oh, I have a bunch of followers, right? That's a little different, right? I want people who are connected to what we want to do, right? To elevate our mindset, okay? So your third section is supportive people, okay? I'm going to just stop for a second and look on the thing and see if you guys have any questions. Lord, 76 new messages. Oh my goodness. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Let me see if you guys, I publish in a variety of ways. I am signed to Simon & Schuster as a publisher, so I have books there. But because I was a magazine publisher initially, I self-publish a lot of stuff as well. So I hybrid. I have my own. I have stuff I can do through Simon & Schuster and have done through Simon & Schuster. So I'm sort of a hybrid person. Okay. Kenny Official. I have no idea. We're not talking about that today. All right. All right, you guys. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We are in today doing a mini workout while we talk about vision boards for your self-esteem. Yes. Mark, hey, Marks, I'm sorry. I hope you feel good. Yes, Major Hurry. Thank you so much. Thank you. Someone said they're listening. They have some work to do, but I'm here. And my guy, A. Mark, said he missed working out with me. I have words of wisdom to share, but had the flu. I need you to get that flu together. Iron, yes, Alicia, iron sharpens iron. Wow, A. Marks. Okay, A. Marks had a great question. Where do we find supportive people? Okay, where do we find supportive people? And I know this is a challenging thing, but let's get into where we find supportive people. A lot of us need to become joiners. Okay, do you know what I mean when I say a joiner? That means someone who's willing to join other organizations or create your own. Create your own where you're going to find like-minded people. Okay, like when I came up here, I didn't know any of the people. I didn't have any of my audience. I didn't have any of those people, but I was like, hey, I'm going to show up every day and I'm going to find people who are hearing and believe and can relate to me. And so we're going to build a community, right? And so a key of finding supportive people, I'm going to be joining the Chamber of Commerce as an entrepreneur in my area this year. Okay, probably for next year, for 2026. Why is that important? Okay, because if I'm an entrepreneur in this area, let me join a commerce with other entrepreneurs. Maybe we'll find something in common. Be willing. My daughter encouraged me last month to go to Afrotech, which was a tech conference of people who of African descent, right? Black, Africans, whatever. Okay, had a fantastic time. Met some really wonderful people. Everybody's not going to meet you. Every supportive person isn't going to meet you at your doorstep, right? They're not going to just come and ring your doorbell and be like, hey, right? We have to be joiners. We have to go out and we have to go out. We have to get out. We got to meet people. We have to connect. Okay? So that's something that I want to talk about. Yes, we need supportive people to take us on, to get us on track. But even with this again, and I know sometimes, in social media, it can seem fake or not real, but knowing that I have some people who are going to show up on my live or show up on my videos and make up different things like that, that encourages me to keep creating content. Okay? So again, you know what I mean? Extending yourself and putting yourself out there is how you can get more creative people. But why is the vision board important with this? The vision board is important because once you put that image and those words of supportive people, now your mind is a little bit more open to receiving supportive people. You feel what I'm saying? Like you put it on your vision board, you go into the store one day and somebody mentions, oh man, we have a group that does blah, 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 blah. And sometimes it's like when you have a vision board, it feels like that serendipity happens, right? Like you're doing something and then something else comes into it that you are interested in, okay? That's how you have supportive people. Now, here's the point, it's not always going to be your family. It's not always going to be your friends. That doesn't mean this is a negative thing, okay? Your friends and your family are not always going to support you. We don't even care why. We don't have to discuss why, right? Not even the issue. It's a fact. We accept it as a fact, and then we move on, okay? All right, okay, I think we have a few more questions going on. All right, so our next thing, okay, we're talking about low self-esteem and how to use a vision board as a self-esteem tool. Oh, celeb snaps clapping back in the thing. Yes, all right, you guys. We need supportive people to stay on track. Find people with common goals. Absolutely. Alicia 19. Wow, is this my Alicia 19? It probably isn't. From Nigeria, is it? Find people with common goals, okay? Thank you so much, Alicia 19. Yes, find people with common goals. And that's why I talked about organizations, okay? Now, I'm somebody, I do not like red tape. I'm somebody, I can't stand groupthink. You know what I'm saying? In a certain way where like people just are being a bunch of sheep. So what I'm saying to you, I'm not saying just join everything that you can join. I'm saying be intentional. I'm saying be selective, okay? That's what I'm saying. Be intentional, be selective, okay? Yes. Come on now. All right, y'all, we're going to keep on going. Yes, we have to be intentional. My name is Yasmin Shiraz. Yes, my name is Yasmin Shiraz. Yes, when you seek, you find. I believe that is absolutely true. But again, why do I tell y'all 100 times out of 100 times, checking with yourself. I say that because we do not know what we want if we do not check in with ourselves. We do not know what we want. So you have to get up in the morning and go, what kind of day do I want to have today? I was like, I want to go work out in the gym. I want to have a great vision board thing. I want to have a video up before I even leave. I want to do a product review. Like I have all these things. I want to unbox these with you guys, the 2 new books. I want to do all of that. I'm already saying to myself in the morning and writing it down, this is how I want to start my day. Claim it. I want to keep growing. I want people to come into my community. I want people to see value in the work that I'm doing, right? Claim it. Put that out in the atmosphere. So now it's like, oh man, this is what she's claiming. Let's go ahead and, you know what I mean? Let's send that to Yasmin. Let's send it to her. All right. Yes, we got to go get it. Hello. Yes. Happy Friday. Positive vibes. Yes. Thank you, Miss V. All right. We're going to keep on going, you guys. It's Friday. So, your girl is like moving and a little slower, but hey, it's okay. All right. Fun activities. We are currently on box 4, and box 4 is fun activities. Why do we need fun activities? I'm going to tell you why. A lot of us take all the fun out of our lives and then wonder why we feel bad. I have not one pair of roller skates. I got 2 pair of roller skates. Why? I like roller skating. Outside and indoors. So one is outside skates, one are indoor skates, okay? I'm going roller skate this weekend before the cold snap hits, right? Because that's something that I like doing, okay? How are you supposed to feel good in your life if you don't do anything fun? You got people sitting in the house all day. They're not doing anything fun. They might be looking at the TV's shrinking their brain, right? But they're not doing anything fun. And then they wonder, why am I miserable? Why am I miserable? Okay? How you're feeling about yourself, your joy, your happiness, directly related to your self-esteem. Directly related to your self-esteem. Okay? So, what could you do today? You guys, let's see if you're getting this. What could you do today? What's something fun that you like? I love listening to music. I was listening to the clips this morning when I was in the gym. Yesterday, it was Beanie Man. Day before that was Cardi B. Okay? I keep some tracks on there. I know the people at the gym, I be in there dancing in between sets. I don't care. What can you do that would bring some fun into your life? Your body needs it. Your mind needs it. Your spirit needs it. Okay? How are you going to raise your self-esteem if you're going through life angry every day because you're not bringing anything fun into it? Okay? This is what I need you thinking about. This is what I need you thinking about. Okay? What are your fun activities? I want to know, what would you do? Me roller skating. That's fun. I can go right outside, go on my driveway, skate down the block, come back, skate down the block, come back. I'll be like, whee! Right? I generally don't fall. My balance is pretty good. Okay? Now, another thing. So now we have 4 blocks up, you guys. Your first block on this, and this is, again, you guys, this is using your vision board as a self-esteem tool. Okay? Now, again, we're not talking about, oh, you want a house, you want a new car, you want a job. Today's topic is exclusively about using it as a self-esteem tool, okay? Now, taking care of your physical health. So now, you need a block that says physical health, okay? Physical health, right? Because, again, say you're not going to the doctor, and in the back of your mind, you're concerned about not going to the doctor. This is messing with your mind, okay? This is messing with how you feel about yourself, okay? We need to have physical health on the vision board. All this stuff, I'm telling you, let me make sure we don't have any comments. All of these things, you guys, they work together, okay? You're doing everything you're supposed to do, but you are not taking care of your physical health. It's a problem, okay? It's a problem, all right? Now, yes, publish that book, yes, go ahead, Sheila, yes. Yes, okay, you're from Chicago. I love my Chicago folks, okay? So absolutely, publish that book, absolutely. I did a whole story about how to publish, and maybe I can do that again. Maybe I can do that. Yes, I love Cardi B. Absolutely. Let me see. Hey, Celeb Snaps, thank you so much for liking the live. I really appreciate it. Welcome in, you guys. Yes, and so now, just to recap, you guys, we have 4 blocks on our vision board right now, right? We got 4 things. We have self-compassion. I wrote them down. I done hit the reset button on my thing. That'll be all right. We have self-compassion. We have achievable goals. We have supportive people, and we have fun activities, okay? Does anybody have a question as to why those are the 4 things when you're using a vision board as a self-esteem tool? Does anybody have any questions? I'm just going to be in front. I can walk a little bit later with my daughter and my granddog. Any fun anybody not understanding why we do that? And then the 5th one I said was physical health. Okay, you got to put physical health on your board, right? Because you need to be taking care of yourself. And then that last one, these are just 6 things. Hey, Gina P, welcome in, girl. Welcome in. Welcome in, Gina P. And that 6th thing that you're going to put on your board is mental health, okay? Now, I got to do a video. My daughter is encouraging me, and I'm going to do a video on it today. But, you know, Megan Thee Stallion, who I love, is talking about how all these people were saying these negative things after she got shot, and she felt like she didn't want to be here anymore, okay? Why am I always telling you guys to check in with yourself? Because when you start going, if your mental health starts to slide, if you start checking in with yourself every day, you're going to be able to sort of go, well, wait a minute, what's triggering me? Why aren't I feeling good? If you're not checking in with yourself, it's easier for you to hit a wall. Okay? Yes, you know, it's easier for you to hit a wall. Okay, Sheila. Okay, y'all done gave me a topic. I'll write that down, that y'all want to know how to publish books. It's very helpful. You know, it's very helpful. But that is why mental health is important. Now, when I come on and I'm teaching from, you know, what different things, I'm always teaching from books. I've probably written down 25, 30 books. I've done a lot of books in my day already. All right. So I am teaching from my total reset guide, right? I have 5 books. It teaches you about stress. You guys, you cannot ignore stress in your life. Stress is a killer, okay? If stress is making you stressed out about, hey, Pat's Kitchen, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome from Jamaica. I'm so glad to see somebody from Jamaica. I hope you and your family are safe after that hurricane or whatever it was. It was a bad storm. You have to check in with your mental health. Okay, you have to do this. And so that 6th block for you is your mental health block. Okay, stress. Thank you, Gina P. Over in TT, Gina P says stress kills. It absolutely does. Heart attacks. Stress affects, you know, your diabetes and susceptibility to diabetes. Okay. High blood pressure affected by stress. Okay. So that's why when I come and I'm teaching, I'm exercising, I came from the gym, whatever, because I want y'all to say, we don't have to be perfect, but let's get that exercise in and let's bring that stress down. Okay. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Please follow. I am teaching right now about vision boards, okay? I am a publisher of vision board books because I believe in them so much. They have helped me so much. I now have 8 vision board books, okay? And so I wanted to teach you guys that today. Now, your mental health. Everybody, what I was starting to say was that, you know, I know everyone, you know, you're distrustful of therapists. How do you find a therapist? You know, we're in a tighter economy or what have you. A lot of times when I am coming on and I am teaching stuff that's dealing with stress, stuff that's dealing with mental health, things like that, I am teaching from 15 years of going to therapy and, you know, doing research on psychiatrists and therapists and what is working. I had a therapy appointment yesterday, okay? I meet with my therapist, and a lot of the times, like, I'm not stressed out about anything, but I still meet as a form of support. Because why? What was one of those blocks? What was the 3rd block that I put on there? Supportive people. Having supportive people. So I keep my therapist, not because I'm stressed out so much. I want to have a supportive team member so that if I do feel stressed, guess what? I have that person on my team. But what I'm saying to you guys is that if I say, hey, topic of the day, how to reduce stress. Topic of the day, how to lift your whole self-esteem. Topic of the day, even how to improve your finances. I am telling you this because I have the research and the backing and the experience for 2 decades. I'm just not up here just, whatever. Like, I'm not doing that, right? Y'all can look me up. I've been writing since 1994. All right. So let's get into these things. Yes, it was. Yeah, Pat's Kitchen, she is a new friend, you guys, from Jamaica. And we know we had prayers up because we have somebody that we missed that we haven't heard from Jamaica. And so Miss Pat's Kitchen, she probably can cook. Um, she says, by the grace of God, she was safe. She just needs some food for her and her grandkids. So we just want to send well wishes out to her and thank her for stopping in. And Miss V is saying she was diagnosed with chronic stress and I need to distress. Working out and taking classes has helped me with stress and mental health. And guys, this again is super important, taking classes. So when I talk about self-compassion, your block of self-compassion, and I also talk about fun activities, okay? When I talk about self-compassion, include picking up a hobby. My daughter and I are supposed to be getting new bathing suits so that we can include swimming as our workout, as part of our workout. She swims like a fish, me, not so much. But I'm gonna go ahead and be doing my doggy paddle and my back float, okay? But when we say self-compassion and we say fun activities, what's a hobby that you can do? What's a hobby that you might engage in, and it doesn't have to be expensive? I want to say A. Marks had mentioned finding supportive people. Again, I want to bring up supportive people because a lot of people, if you have the time, say you want to volunteer. I volunteered at a battered women's shelter. A lot of the work that I've done with teen girls, although they have paid me, working in organizations, some nonprofit organizations, but yet they align with a core value that you have. That is a way to find supportive people, okay? And I didn't mention that. So say, for example, I volunteered at a battered women's shelter when I was in college. I wanted to understand the violence against women, okay? While I was there, I had so much support from that community, okay? So if there is something that you are passionate about, okay, if you have something, thank you so much, y'all. I got a new subscriber from Jamaica, Pat's Kitchen. Thank you, girl. If you have something that you are passionate about and there's a nonprofit in your area, be willing to be like, hey, I would like to volunteer. Are you looking for volunteers? Begin to ask that question. Okay, ask about volunteers. I asked about the Atlanta Botanical Gardens. They didn't have anything that I wanted to do. I was like, I can't teach nobody about this. I just want to walk through and show the people all the nice lights, right? But this is a tool and a technique that I use to find like-minded people. A lot of conferences, everything, you don't have to pay for entry. Some things are free, some classes are free. Be open for that. And what I'm trying to say is look for the fun. You know what? I want to go to Comic-Con. Go. I don't care how old you are. Go. Okay? Don't allow you know what I'm saying? Like I be out there with my little skates on, right? And they got lights on them and a fuzzy ball. Because y'all know you can't be out there without your lights and your fuzzy ball on your skates now. And when I be out there them people would not believe I was Gen X. I was out there with my little skates on, and the people be like, your lights are so nice. And I be like, show you right. And I just be out there skating, okay? Don't allow your age to stop you from having fun. Don't allow how old you are to stop yourself from having fun and doing activities that you like. Yes, I got to make sure I don't fall because I don't want to break my hip. Yes, I got that. But I got my little knee pads. I got my little elbow pads. I got my little helmet. You know what I'm saying? So don't allow yourself to be like, oh, I had fun. I want to get a bike, but I really want an electric bike because who wants to pedal all the time? And so, that's a fun activity that I'm looking at. So when we start talking about self-esteem, to recap, you guys, self-compassion, okay? That is us monitoring. Are we speaking negatively to ourselves? Okay? We need affirmations. Okay, I gave y'all some right in the back of this book. Okay, with every breath, I grow stronger and more focused. If you are somebody who is distracted, you need affirmations. Why? It strengthens your self-compassion. Okay, this is my book for 2026 under my pen name. Okay, Sunny Armstrong, because when I'm doing my vision board books, I'm Sunny and I'm strong. Literally, that's how I came up with a pen name. When we get into our publishing workshop, I'll tell y'all, all right? Okay, achievable goals. You want to make sure if you are someone who is starting at ground zero and you are trying to build momentum, achievable goals. What is something you can do? Okay, can I take a class a week? Can I learn AI? What are the things that you want to learn and do? Okay, I need us doing that. Gina P, thank you so much for your energy and liking the live. Celeb Snaps, thank you so much for your energy and liking the live. Okay, these things are attainable. We have to have the vision. How many of you guys have heard a picture is worth 1,000 words? Right? A picture, right? Now, at me as a writer, I'm like, oh my God, wait a minute. I can write 1,000 words. Wait a minute. The picture is still going to trump me every time because the power of a picture, it just hits you. You don't even have to read it. Okay? All right. Supportive people. Okay? People who believe in you. All right? Who is someone who believes you? Someone said they was going to put me on their vision board. I got enough photos online. Grab one. Go right ahead. Okay? If I'm a part of your support network where you're coming into these lives and you feel like, you know what, she's giving me good information, put me on there as a supportive person. Okay? It's okay. All right? You want, the more that you start building up this support, the more support you're going to have. Okay? All right? The next thing, fun activities. I can't say this enough. Fun activities. I have in one of my books, I have a girl roller skating. Y'all know why I have that. Because I love roller skating myself. Make sure you are putting fun stuff on your vision board. It's going to make you feel better about yourself. I know I've already said it. I can't stress it enough. If you are struggling with your self-confidence, your self-esteem, your self-love, you are probably too critical of yourself and you probably aren't having any fun. Okay? Add some fun. I don't care. Whatever you like. If you want to go out here and do a cartwheel, I might do that today. Go for it. Go for it. Stop telling yourself you don't deserve fun. Stop telling yourself you don't deserve compassion. All right? Okay. Physical health and mental health. All right? Y'all see all these books I have? I'm so proud of myself, y'all. I feel like I'm doing something. All right? Now, guys, in the link here, I have it pinned on TT. I don't have it pinned on, I have it pinned on YT. That is my author page. It will have all of the books that I've shown you listed. Okay? So if you're interested in, if you have a black man in your life, okay, go to the link. Health, money, and life. Is that one of your things? Go to the link. Okay? That's what that's for, you guys. You want to travel, you want some places that, I know y'all probably didn't think my daughter's a real thing, but she's here. She just don't be coming down. Waterfalls, spas, all that stuff. Boom. Travel. Black women, you need to see images of yourself. Boom. You got a little daughter, you want her to start getting her vision board game together as a young woman so that she is unstoppable at 25. Y'all hear me today? Faith. You working on your faith, your spirituality? Here we go. All right? And then, of course, let's get ready for 2026. I hope this has helped somebody today. And like I said, please go to the LINK and the BIO. I'm always teaching about mindset. I'm going to walk with my daughter outside. Oh, no, she's going to go to the gym. I guess I won't be. She's going to go to the gym. But you guys, thank you so much for showing up. I know I'm a little bit... She's a real person. Come over and say hello to the people for 2 seconds. Proof, you guys, that I do have a child. My other, hello. Hello, people. All right, so she's gonna go work out. She be getting her whole, her whole workout on, so she's going to that. So, all right. So Gina P said, "Hi, beautiful." So,
Hi, Gina.
so
Good morning, Gina.
yeah, she says good morning. Miss V said hello as well. So
Hello, Miss V.
yeah, so she's visiting me, y'all, from Los Angeles, and so her and my grand dog. He is just a cutie patootie. I'm telling you, I got to bring him on here one day. He is a poodle, a Havanese mix, and he has the best attitude. So again, self-compassion, get yourself a dog. Okay, someone who you can hug on and who's going to be loyal to you. That's another thing for self-compassion. Okay, so you guys have a beautiful weekend. I don't know if I'm going to be on. I might, so please just have your notifications on for me, because if I have the energy, I like to come in and check it out. And if you have not gone to my LINK and my BIO, that's how you can sign up to my newsletter and get all sorts of different, teachings and trainings and all that type of stuff. I am creating content to help us win, to level up our mindset. Okay, that's what we're doing. Yes, yes. So you guys have a great weekend, and please go to the link there that I have in the comments. All right, and I will see you on Monday.